Hi, Michelle Wilson.
Hey, Ashkan.
You know, I'm so happy to be at the first international successful, guess what? Los Angeles Tribune International Film Festival.
Film Festival. Yeah.
Congratulations to Mo Rock and the co-founder, Dr. Emily, and the amazing team, Alicia, Ava, Parisa, Campbell, Michael Silver, and everybody else. It was a fabulous, fantastic first day.
It was. It was beautiful. And just the amazing people that I've met today and the films that I was able to watch. And it's truly international, which is, I think, is phenomenal. We really realize that we as people are really all the same inside. So I'm just so thankful and grateful for the opportunity to be here.
But some of my friends,
Yes.
I'm talking to you, of course I know you, you're family to me, and we have the pleasure of having you in our company, Nanotone Enterprise, as the CFO. But behind that towering smile, I know that you have been a really advocate and an authority in mompreneurism in the world, and now you have launched your wonderful new passion project company called Mompreneur Conversation.
Yes.
Can you tell us why did you start that, and what's the purpose, and tell us something exciting that is coming up about it.
So Mompreneur Conversation Show is about moms who are raising special needs children who want to start a purpose-driven business. And yes, it is my passion and purpose project, because over the past 15 years, really 16 years, when my son was diagnosed with a rare medical condition at the age of 6, as a single mom, I had to make the decision whether or not to leave him in the hospital and go back to work or stay with him. So I actually started a business out of my son's hospital room, out of need. And I didn't know over those years, I was doing everything. Like, I went to a lot of personal development and business coaching. And, they said that I had to do my business this way. But I realized as a mom, taking care of my son and a caregiver, which is a full-time job, I had to really redefine balance for myself. And so I found that I didn't really have a community that I can go to where there was other moms in the same position that I was, that I could really have a conversation, a heart-to-heart conversation, because it is difficult.
And the solo dads.
Yes, and the solo dads.
They can go under the same umbrella, right?
Anyone who's really,
Fatherpreneur.
Yeah, who's caregiving for someone, because a lot of times we lose our identity. And so for me, I was originally just working. I love entrepreneurship. I've been an entrepreneur for about 30 plus years, and I developed a lot of skills and resources. But really what I love doing now is working with mothers and just people who have a lot of obstacles that they're looking to overcome and still live their best life.
That's such a beautiful motherly. And I know that you have equally a side that is usually a male dominant, creating organizations, companies, structure, shares, and foundation. How did that happen? And you do it better than some men that I know.
Well, about one of my first jobs.
You made a Nanotone Enterprise also,
yeah,
I know.
When I first started working, one of the jobs, I was an insurance claims adjuster. And being in that industry, I saw so many people who would lose their homes, their houses, because they weren't properly insured. And then I went into the legal industry, and I worked with a lot of small business owners who didn't legally protect their businesses. So when I launched my business, I wanted to make sure that I was protecting my legacy, right? And so I actually did it for myself.
That's how it started.
That's how I started. I was doing it for myself. I was doing real estate investment. I like to say I am a multi-passionate mompreneur because I love doing a lot of things. But it was really out of need I wanted to make sure that my assets were being protected. And so through the years, people were coming to me like, how do you do this, Michelle? How do you do this? And as I said, I was working for I was marketing a legal product for small businesses, and so I just love doing it because it's really
it's fabulous. Yeah. And a lot of people, some of our friends in Nanotone are going to watch this. You can actually reach out to her for Mompreneur. That's what she does herself, and support her and her company. And also, if you want her to do what she did for Nanotone Enterprise, amazing. It's not anybody can make a company, but there's structure involved. There's a lot of rules and regulations, protection. If you want that, you can reach out to Nanotone Enterprise. And then she does that with us exclusively. And it's it's a privilege for us to have you. Thank you. Until the next time. I'm Ashkan Tabibnia, founder of Nanotone Enterprise here at Los Angeles Tribune Film Festival, actually executive producer, and with everybody at Los Angeles Tribune. Thank you for coming. We're honored.